they got talent over there, and we're giving them 2-on-1s, breakaways, or tap-ins on the power play. They're going to put it in. So just do too many mistakes that they were able to score on, and we weren't able to catch up.
What did it feel like for you to get on the board?
Yeah, it's nice. Nice to have one go in, but would have been better if it contributed to it.
How do you kind of flush this and get ready for a road trip, 3 games?
Yeah, it's easy enough. We're playing every day, so just need 2 points next game. Lost a couple tonight, but we know we need to be better on the road if we want to, be in a good spot here going forward. So just focus on the next game and go after it then.
Okay, that's what we talked about. Just be patient with our game. Play tight. Don't get frustrated because even tonight we end up scoring 2 goals late, and that would be enough if we didn't let them score those 2 late goals in the third. So I think just be patient and trust our game. It's been working all year. Obviously a little frustration because we didn't score enough tonight, but overall I think we played a good hockey game and try to carry on this good hockey we played at home there for the vote.
What are the biggest keys to being a better road team moving forward and carrying those things that you've done here at home onto the road?
I think the starts and just playing a tight game, road game, you always try to simplify it a little bit more. Like not. I think on the road we've been playing a little too loose. Try to make those seams and just try to play a little too loose. I think we need to get back to even more playing our identity and being harder to play against and frustrate teams at home.
What have you thought of special teams recently?
Yeah, no, I think that this week and we'll be better in that aspect too. I think overall, if we can just up a few percents everywhere, especially this time of year, everyone steps up. So we gotta do that as well, and I think we have, but we gotta do it even more consistently here.
Do you feel like this is a playoff team?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of belief in this group. I think we got some really good pieces, some great guys, and like I said, we've been playing some good hockey all year. We just have to keep doing it on the road here, and if we can up our road record, I think it's going to be a fun stretch here ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Elias, where do you think that one kind of got away from you guys?
Yeah, obviously we'll let in that power play goal. It's tough to be down 3-0, but yeah, today was not our day. Created some chances, but it's just too late.
How much do you guys need to kind of shake off whatever has caused you to struggle on the road over the next couple of games, given how tight things are in the standings?
Yeah. Obviously, sooner or later, we knew we can't win this at home forever, and we need to find out or figure out our road game for sure. Obviously, it's a good chance for us to go on a 3-game road trip here, and obviously get off hopefully a good start here. Play the same way we played at home. Try to carry it over.
When a goalie has a performance like you did tonight, does frustration creep in?
Yeah, obviously you play well. We had some looks, but I think still we can do a better job to be more on the inside and be in his way a little bit more. But yeah, obviously we haven't scored too many goals lately, but yeah, he made some nice saves for sure.
I know it was desperation time, but what did you think of the changes to the lines late?
No, it was good. They scored right away, and then gave us a little bit of life. So yeah, we'll see.
How would you evaluate the performance? I feel like a game you should have won, had the opportunities early on that you didn't convert on. What stood out to you the most?
Yeah, I mean, their goalie was the best player on the ice today. Made a couple of good saves. We didn't capitalize on our chances. They did on theirs, so that was a difference.
You guys are kind of an important road trip in front of you. Do you have to change things up because of the struggles you've had on the road, or do you have to avoid the temptation to overcorrect?
I mean, I feel like we play with so much more confidence at home. Obviously, it's nice to be at home, play in front of your fans, and we're feeding the energy from them and everything. Not tonight, but 13 games before that. We've been riding that streak really well. And I think on the road we kind of, don't want to say like panic, but we kind of like sit back and just wait a little bit. And I think we just got to play with the swagger we have whole year, with the identity, the Boston Bruins identity into your face. So I think obviously it's couple of good teams, couple of desperate teams. I mean, Wash is still in there; they're fighting for the spot. New Jersey is a really dangerous offensive team, and obviously the Montreal is going to be a good battle over there. So I think it's a great road trip for us, and I mean get into the rhythm too. So yeah.
Is the first game important just to kind of, you said you play with more confidence as a home. Is it important to get momentum and then kind of try to develop confidence that can carry over for the entirety of the trip?
Well, next game is important because your teams don't lose two in a row, and we just dropped the one at home, so I think we need to get it back. So that's definitely with the standings, how tight it is. You know, we need points, and those are important games to win.
You mentioned the confidence you guys play with at home. How do you go about kind of establishing that confidence and your identity on the road early in order to dictate terms?
Yeah, I mean, if you just look at the details, we do at home really well. You know, it starts from one shift at a time. You know, every guy know their role in the team, and they just go up there and they try to do it. I think it's as simple as that. You know, we've been really good this year. We're a really close group, so I think we enjoy playing with each other. We just got to do the same thing we do at home on the road.
Okay, do you feel like you guys are getting good enough chances offensively, or do you need to do more?
Well, I mean, you guys see all the stuff right now. And look, I mean, how many great days we had today? I think enough to score a couple of goals, right? So I think we generate. Obviously, it's the games like this year going hard for us when we have a puck most of the time. I feel like that's not how we build. We like to play more simple hockey and then get there and just wait for other team to make mistakes. But I mean, like I said, their goalie had a good night today. I don't think there's something to look into it. I think we still had a really good game. Obviously, we made a couple of mistakes. They kept the calls on, and they got a couple of bounces as well. You know, that power play goal, it was missing the net, and it hit their guy and just went in. So I think we were fine. I mean, there's no panic. Obviously, we're in the playoff spot. We know how good of a team we are. We just got to go up there on the road and do the same thing we did at home for such a long time.
You mentioned how tight the standings are. Are you one to look right after the game to see what Columbus did, to see what Detroit did, or are you one?
Yeah, I know what they did. Yeah, we got some help today, so that's good. I mean, we take it. But like I said, we got to focus on our game. We focus on one game at a time, and we cannot control what they do, right? So we cannot leave it in their hands. We gotta take it if we want to be a playoff team.
Thank you.
Marco, where do you think this one gonna go with you guys?
Yeah, we we're just looking for that one goal. I think it just didn't happen for maybe too long, and you know, usually we get a response after a one or two goals, and then we know when we score one, we're gonna get the crowd going, and we can change the game. But then, especially after that third goal, I think that was a tough one. After that, it was hard. Some reason, I don't know. It was just a little bit off today. Just weren't as sharp, and they took advantage, and we had the chances early on, and we couldn't score. So that was the hockey.
Mark, is that one of the games where you just feel a little bit frustrated by the result, where you like the way your game played, you like that it seemed like just didn't go your way, or there are more things you got to run in this game today?
Yeah. A little bit of combination, I would say. You know, for sure it's frustrating. You don't want to lose. You know, they were not extremely good tonight, but they were smarter than us, and maybe we were better when we were a little bit more under pressure. You know, that's something I've seen in the past too. But for me, it was exactly the same game we played in San Jose too. Exactly the same. And for some reason, we didn't go. We didn't make it hard enough for the goalie too. He played really well. He did, but we didn't make it tough for him around him or front of him. So that's something we talked about it, and we just didn't do it enough. And we unfortunately left some points behind, and just gotta back to work tomorrow because it's not gonna stop.
Mark, do you look at as you go on the road? You guys have struggled some on the road. Is it tweaks, or do you need bigger changes on the road too?
I don't want to talk about struggling on the road. We just have to be focused and stay focused on our game, kind of go from there. I mean, I think we played well enough on the road. Sometimes it was a special team, sometimes we didn't get a save. There was different reasons, but I think we still played good enough in a lot of cities, a lot of games. So no, we just again today is about today. That's the frustrating point. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about wash, and we just gotta find a way. That's just the way it is. Yeah.
Does this feel like an important trip given how close everything is in the standings?
Yeah, I feel like every game is important now, but it just other teams won't sleep either. Other teams are pushing too, so that's where we're in. We're in a fight, and now we got 3 games, not just 1 game. We got a 3-gamer, and I mean, I always say you want to come back with 500 and above. So hopefully we can do that this week.
We've Todd and Scott. Marco, a bit of a two-parter here. You tinkered with the lines a little bit up front, made some changes there. Why'd you do that? And secondly, where do you think Elias's game is right now?
Yeah, no, I was just trying to get something going. I feel like all the lines a little bit got stuck. I needed a little bit of push. I thought David had a little something, just didn't get enough help, and that's why I put Mintz there and Kuz a little bit, just to try to generate something. It was too flat for me today. Guys tried, but it was just, end of the day, it was just not good enough. And top guys need to be your top guys, and that's why in those kind of moments you need them even more. And unfortunately, we just didn't really have it today, unfortunately.
Related to that, but what's kind of been going sideways on the power play? Why is that not clicking as much right now?
Yeah, I think you just gotta be direct. We gotta, you gotta have that attitude, the shooting mentality, the kind of going towards to the net. It's just sometimes a little slow. I think the last few games have got a little bit better, but we just again more on the outside than inside. And we wanted to be more on the inside today. We did it once or twice, and that's about it. So again, that's something we have to be better at, because that's a big part of our game, our power play. We need them big time, and these guys just going back to our best players, right? Those guys just have to get it done.
You bridge it, that Chris.
What would define a successful road trip for you?
I just said it. I think coming home with a 500, I think I will be very happy. So how are we going to do it and when to do it, I don't really care. Just I think coming home with that, I think will be a success.
Marco, you entered the final month of the season in a playoff spot. What in your view do teams that are in positions like you do to have success over that month to sustain quality play and punch the tickets to the postseason in your experience?
Yeah, I think guys need to be healthy. First of all, I think we're pretty good. Knock on wood so far. Guys are healthy, and you need to be consistent. It could be not just as a team, but I think it could be goaltending, could be special teams, home and away. So I think that's something we have to stay consistent for whatever we do. I think when we do that, it gives us automatically a chance, at least a chance. And there will be some nights, there will be tough nights, just like today. But again, you don't want to get too low during that tough month. So we try to do that, and if we do that, I feel pretty good about our team.